All right, hey guys. So I'm just going to take you pretty quickly through how to manipulate your text. So I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger so you can see. Oh, I'll go bigger. All right, so all I've done is I typed this up and it's in the normal font that it came in. It came in Minion Pro. I made it bigger so you guys could see it. I'm going to show you how to manipulate. Let's start with the leading. So in order to show you the leading, the leading. What we'll have to do is get two separate lines so you can see that space right here. So in InDesign, it automatically comes with a leading. So the leading for 60 point is 72. If I don't like how far away that fades is from this top part, which I don't, it's pretty far away, I can change that to where it's closer. You can obviously make it closer. You can make it too close, as in it's on top of it. So that's how we kind of manipulate that. So remember, it started at 72. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 60. And then I'm going to fit my frame to my content real quick. Here we go. Now, we can also manipulate the tracking or how close the letters are to one another. And that's pretty simple. That's going to be right here, this AV thing. This is our tracking. So we can make it bigger. Say if you wanted it to go across. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Or, let's see, yep. And then obviously you can make it smaller. A quick way to make it smaller besides just pressing the down arrows, if you do like -30 or -40, however close you want that to be. Let's try -100 so you guys can see. See how close those letters are? They're kind of squished. A lot of times you won't need to use this, but let's say you're doing a headline and it's going to go across 2 columns. That tracking can be really helpful for getting your headline to fit perfectly within those 2 columns, which is something you always want to try and do. Let's see, 100's too big. What about 85? Too small. Too big still. 80, 70. Okay, so we know we're between 70 and 80. 75. What about 76? Now, you see this little space right here that we're still not quite touching that column? I told you design is super specific, so we're going to try and manipulate that. There we go. Perfect. So we just moved up our tracking 10, which isn't really a big deal. Another thing I want to show you really quickly with the whole trying to manipulate your text. Let's get this back to normal. I'm going to delete this headline down here too. All right. And this should be 72. So when it's normal, another option you have besides manipulating the leading and the tracking is you can also manipulate how tall those letters are. So we can make them taller by coming over to this T with the arrow. We can make the letters themselves bigger. Let's do a big jump so you guys can see. 150%. See how it stretched those letters? And you can do a similar thing. Let's put this back to 100. So normal. You can do a similar thing with stretching them horizontally. So this is making the actual letter thicker. So if I jump to 150, you'll really see it, right? So all of those tools can be used to manipulate your text to get it to fit where you want, to get it to look how you want. All right, I'm going to stop this one there.